Carpenter. He's had a decent spring. Hits that ball hard to right field, and it's deep, and it is gone. Two-run home run for Matt Carpenter, and the Cardinals
traveling well. I watched Jason Hayward, the right fielder. He just turned how far, and that one went completely out of the ballpark. Not only over the, but what a blast that was. Sounded good.
Sure did. There's a hard hit ball to right field. Off the bat of Beltran, and this ball is gone. Ball went about 400.
Everybody stays healthy for the full year of Kyle with Beltran.
Hard hit ball to center field.
Sacker. That one goes to center.
Schumacher will be missing time. Green hits a high fly ball out to left. Bernardina is back. He'll look up, and it's gone. It's a home run for Tyler Green.
Best speed on the ball club. Probably the best athlete. So you don't look for necessarily a home run. Gonzalez knew it was gone when he saw the contact.
Pinch hitting for Matt Holliday, and hits a fly ball out.
Judge in the floor to win. Now watch Chambers, really doesn't have much power. Look at
the Cardinals beginning with Rafael for call. First pitch swinging.
Very well. Stayed behind it and drove it. Firmed up the front side just like you do in golf to get some power.
Gomez with an RBI, producing the first run. Yadier Molina on the first pitch sends one deep to right. Hart is back, and there it goes. Yadier Molina.
A fastball to the opposite field. He pulls the ball, goes up the middle and to right field, and fastball up and away. And Corey Hart knew it. He took a couple of jog legs that may or may not be ready, so that could be an issue for Mike Matheny.
Beltran lifts one deep to right. This is way back and way gone. My goodness. Carlos Beltran ties it up.
Throw a strike. Beltran would have nothing of it, and he hit it pretty well, didn't he? Time getting ahead in the count. There's that 3-0 pitch up in the zone, and Beltran with a nice easy swing, didn't overswing.
And now Holliday rifles one deep left center field, and that one's not coming back. 3 solo home runs for the
speed hitter. It looked like a slider, cutter, something like that. 81 out. That breaking pitch a little bit out in front. One-man wrecking crew.
And that one's launched. This is going to be way gone, and Gallardo has given up the gopher ball here in this third inning. That's a 2-run homer for David Freed.
Fastball middle in, and lightning quick. Check it out. They tried to come inside. They didn't get it in quite far enough. The tough part about that right there is keeping that ball fair. I mean, you got to keep your hands, watch the hands come close to the body.
Hits it out to deep right field, at the track, at the wall, and it's gone! Home run for Beltran. It's a 2-run shot, and his second of the young season. And Mott standing on the mound in the bullpen right now. This is hit out to deep left field. Braun will look up, and it's gone! Shane Robinson with a 3-run homer. A 3-hit afternoon.
And obviously his first major league home run. I know he's hit him in spring training, but if you walk 2 and now you got the ERA because this one swing.
Championship Series 7 times. 3 World Series winning twice. And that one is hit well into left center field by Holliday, and the Cardinals lead 1-0.
Well, it looks like a slider that is down in the zone but catches a lot of the plate. And right there, that happens to be a spot where Matt Holliday likes it. He likes it down out
Major League season. In the air right field. Bruce back to the wall. 3-0 St. Louis. Freese now with a pair of home runs and 8 RBIs to begin.
Rally. David Freese loves to hit the ball the other way. He gets a fastball that he lets travel very deep in the hitting zone before he puts the wood to it. And it is 83, and there's no difference where you're going to get a hitter off speed. He's got to figure out a way to get something off speed over.
This ball's clobbered and is straight away center field, and the Cardinals have their 3rd home run in the 1st inning off homer.
By Yadier Molina right here. He's figuring he's getting the fastball, and he takes it right out.
And that ball is clobbered into deep right center field, and the Cardinals have jumped in front 1-0. St. Louis hit 3
It was one of those that was not in the home run derby last night. He makes high picks on an off-speed pitch, trying to throw that changeup down and away. And man, it hangs up right about thigh-high, outer third. Great hitting for Carlos Beltran. Of course, he's in.
0-1 pitch to Freese. Well, that's money hitting right there. That ball into the seats and a 2-run home run by David Freese.
Wow. Man at home, want to teach him a swing. This is the one you want to emulate right there. Keeps his hands back, drives as much as he can, everything he can to right center field. That's not all that bad of a breaking ball right there.
The 2-2 in the air to center field. Stubbs is back at the track, at the wall. It's gone over the wall. It's a home run.
So that John Jay came into the action today. That's
Down the right field line, and plenty enough to sail into the seats off the bat of John Jay.
Got into broadcasting. He wanted to own a team, wanted to manage a team. This ball's hit deep to left. And this ball is gone. Yadier Molina. 3-run.
already Yachty's 3rd home run. High pitch. We talked about Maholm likes to live up there, but that means fly balls. And a certain percentage of them will get to.
Here's a hard hit ball to center field off the bat of Carpenter. This ball is deep. This ball is gone. Wow.
And we talked about what a difference a year makes this offseason. And he does so with his first major league home run, giving the Cardinals the 8-2 lead. But no doubt about this one. And nobody remembers Wally Pipp other than the guy that let him have his first game.
There's a long one to right off the bat of Beltran. It's deep, and it's gone. Home run number 4 for Beltran as a Cardinal, and it's 1-0.
He's sort of set up on the inside part of the plate. Little breaking ball coming right into the swing plane. Holiday, another dangerous hitter.
3-0 St. Louis. Long one to right. This could be, and it's gone. Home run number 5 for Carlos Beltran.
Has 3 hits off of Matt Latos.
And all runs that Latos has given up here in St. Louis. The first one, Wainwright did it. And just moments ago, it was Carlos Beltran extending the Cardinals' lead to 5. Big difference.
Didn't say a loser, but bad year.
There's a long one to left off the bat of Green. It's hooking, and it's fair and into the corner.
Home run.
And it's a home run.
That is his first home run of the year. He doubles his RBI total to 4 off his bat.
One hanging curveball away from a 1-run game. There is a high fly to left field. It's back, and it is gone. Matt Holiday, a long homer into the Reds bullpen. And the Cardinals.
Right now, it's probably the best guy you could have had
at the plate for that is Matt Holliday.
For number 3 on the season. And he dropped.
As he hits his 3rd home run.
Green and the upside of these players. That is ripped out to deep right. That is gone. It's a home run for Descalso. Boy, did he turn on that. Mott, who's getting loose in the pen.
And take him jump on this one. So Nissan drive the game. You see him.
For call runs, Holiday with a high deep drive, center field. Campana will leap, and it's gone into the front row of the bleachers. A 2-run homer, and now the Cardinals lead 2-1.
Was it a mile in the air? Slider that just spun up there on the inner part of the plate. A little bit of a defensive 2-strike swing for Matt Holliday, but with his power, gets it high in the air. Campana measuring. They just conceded that bag at third to Carlos Beltran.
That is major trouble. A 2-run homer for Freese. And they've opened up a 4-1 lead. All the runs
to the lineup here, Len. The Cardinals are making adjustments on Chris Volstad. That pitch is off the plate down.
When I shook, it was only because I was trying to trick the hitter. It wasn't because I was shaking him off.
Here's one deep into right center and gone. Off the bat of David Freese. Cardinals lead by 2. And
Between innings, not the play. They're going to hit it, that ball down the...
Reinvest in this ball club.
There's no question, Joe.
here's a shot into left. Back at the wall. Molina's gone deep. 2-run home run. The Cardinals on top 5-3 is on.
Before, a lot of people aren't there. Well, this one was a hit for David Freese.
Swinging a long one into right center. Get up, baby. Get up. Get up. Get up. Oh, yeah. 3-run home run for David Freese. His 6th of the year. RBI number 21, 2 and 3, and the Cardinals lead it 5-2.
And he's noted as a pretty good defender. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Holiday. In the air. Left center. Goodbye. It's a home run for Matt Holiday. And boy, did that get out in a hurry. Wow. 3 hits tonight for Matt Holiday.
Offensive player, they do have very good pitching.
In the air, out to deep left center field. It's at the track, at the wall, gone! Home run for Rafael Furcal. The plate. Beltran drills one to deep right. Whoa, look at that one go. A 3-run shot. Carlos Beltran. Lewis get comfortable.
Well, talk about comfortable. Beltran hasn't been very comfortable the last week or so. But
here's a 2-0 pitch on its way. Beltran with a high fly ball. Left center, will it carry? Yes! It is a home run. A 2 it is. That's 7.
Or be a major leaguer or a good one.
This ball is deep. This ball is gone. Alan Craig unloads here in the first inning. 2-0 St. Louis.
It's the first home run of the series for the Cardinals. And in this, Craig just unloaded. Boy, no doubt about this. Got it down the strike zone. Got real pretty for 14.
Hard hit ball to right. This ball is deep too. Back goes Bogusevic. And this ball is gone. Tyler Green has gone deep the other way. A 2-run.
He's got 3 RBIs on today's ball game, giving a total of 7. Boy, Mike Matheny pulling the right string today. Something that Craig has. And both of them been to the right field. Just enough.
after things went well. There's another long one off the bat of Tyler Green, and this is way out.
Fourth RBI of the day. And boy, if there's one guy that you'd just like to see this happen. He is a legitimate player, but we never saw that at the big league level. He just couldn't relax. And so Mike Matheny has been one of his special projects, trying to gain his confidence, really try to give him the job out of spring training. And see the reaction of the bench.
A left-hander with 200-plus innings who actually had a decent record last year, couldn't get a contract.
High drive, left center field. It's well hit, and this ball is, and Raphael. There aren't many that get out that part of the ballpark during BP.
Clearly his power side, but you do not expect this. This is a ball down in the zone, a little off speed, a little bit more of a cushion there.
This is well hit out to deep left. Track, wall, goodbye. Way out of here. Carlos Beltran. Goodness gracious.
Can do left-handed, but how about this power from the right side? This ball didn't quite get down and away enough where Saunders wanted it.
Without Lance Berkman. And this is Holiday. Upton didn't even move. Neither did Parra. The only one that did, the left fielder, and it didn't matter. Back to back go the Cardinals. Beltran and Holiday.
You never know. It kind of a wild play he had to make.
High fly ball. Deep center. Will it carry? Yes, it's a home run. Alan Craig into right center with that long home.
Ball carries in the desert, doesn't it?
Woof. That would have carried.
Ball was crushed to center field. It's a fastball up. Might have been a cutter that didn't cut. 18 years.
Here's a 2-2, and Freeze hits it out to center. Did they go back to back? It's off the top of the wall. They're going to go back to back.
Point of view, you want to get every run you can when you're facing Kennedy.
That will help. Deep fly, right field, and it's another home run here in Arizona. Wow. Way out of here for...
Power from the right side and power from the left side. That pitch in the middle of the plate.
The 2-1 is hammered. Right center. Will it go? You bet. Grand slam. Grand slam. Beltran.
Seventh home run of this series. And Ian Kennedy does not like pitching to St. Louis here in Phoenix. Beltran, that beautiful left-handed swing, and another no-doubter.
Here's a 2-1 pitch. Craig, opposite way, to the track, to the wall. Yes, it's a home run. And there's that power. Busted this open. It's now 7-2.
Did somebody open the roof? Here's the pitch. Up and away. Enough time in the minor leagues doesn't mean he's not good enough to pitch in the big leagues. It means is he good enough to stay there and be as good as he can be.
High fly ball into center. It's at the wall. Goodbye. Just snuck over the wall and a home run for...
Carpenter had a big hit against the Diamondbacks, and he takes a high fastball and leaves in center.
Wow. How far will it go? Big Macland! Into Big Macland! for Beltran, and he has 20. That is one of the longest home runs you will see. It's our Nissan drive of the game.
We've seen him hit long ones from the left side. Just his second homer right-handed, Dan, and both of them have been bombs.
Craig the other way. Hayward is back. He's at the wall. Yes! Sneaks over the wall. And the Cardinals go back to back. Beltran. Talk about David Freese and his opposite field.
Creating tremendous bat speed.
Like that. High fly ball. Did he do it again? It's into the bullpen. Carlos Beltran putting on another show. His second home run up at 7.
Fastball, and he knew it. Fair number of those were kind of 1, 2, 3.
Beltran cranks one out to deep right. Hayward is back. It is gone. It's into the bullpen. Finally, the Cardinals can put one up on the board. For right fielder Carlos Beltran.
Matt Kemp. Dodgers are scoreless in their game in Los Angeles, early going. Beltran with that.
Craig with a long one, deep left field. And it stays fair. It's a home run. A 3-run shot. A long home run for Alan Craig.
Alan Craig pulled his last base hits in the 6th and 7th inning, and he gave this one a run. And just how far does this ball go? Middle in, misses location. He crushes that ball. First row.
Runs, 27 runs batted in. He hits a curveball to left field, and there's no doubt about it. That is 3/4 of the way up the pavilion, and all of a sudden it is 4-3 St. Louis. And Matt Holliday hits his 9th home run of the year, 29 runs. And after the Dodgers score 3, the Cardinals come back with 4. And for Ted Lilly, up jumped the devil. The home run ball, only the second one this year, but this one played briefly for the Yankees and last year with the Cardinals. And a high fly ball into deep center. Back to the wall goes Gwynn. Would you believe a home run by Lance Berkman to tie up the game? For Berkman, his first home run of the year. And for Kenley is allowed. Rafael Furcal feeling a lot better about things. That fastball was away, and he was able to be strong enough to turn on it and hit it into the center field pavilion. And I mean, he got it in there.
Lewis, the Padres lead 3-2. Here's Green with a high fly ball, deep right center. It has a chance to go. It's a goner. A two-run homer for Tyler Green, his fourth of the year. And the
What a big base hit that is, huh?
Whew. What a lift for this club. And for Jason Mott, who will go to the mound in the ninth. With 2 outs, Green goes deep to right center. The ball cleared the wall in between the Bank of America and Hardy's signs out there. 4 homers, 10 RBIs, a 3-hit game.
Teammates. This is hit down the right field line. Will it stay fair? It is out of here. Cardinals go on top. Beltran with a long fly ball down the right field line. Right fielder, and it's 5-3.
Nissan drive of the game. The sweet swing of Carlos Beltran. In your bullpen, the hitting matters obviously, but you got to pitch.
This helps. Long drive. Goodbye. Home run, David Freese. Back in the lineup tonight.
Baseball, but this home run does matter.
One towards the plate.
This ball hit deep to left, and it is long gone. Home run number 10 for Matt Holliday.
There's one player in the Cardinals that had good success.
And a very good choice, Al, for our Nissan drive of the game.
And no doubt about it, when you hit a ball this far and this hard, it has to be a Nissan drive of the game. 10th home run, the second RBI of the night. He's up to 32.
There's a hard hit ball to center field, and it's deep. Victorino's back to the wall. It's gone! Yadier Molina has tied this game. Home run number 6.
Look for a change. So last pitch you throw, dead center field, a 2-run shot to tie the game. The 3rd RBI for Molina. And scoring in 4 innings.
This ball hit hard and deep and long enough. David Freese homers in the 7th.
Here's a receiving line, a hanging breaking ball, and he hit this one better than 2/3 the way up. In the outfield, no doubt about this one. Look at the flight of the ball.
Game. 0-1 pitch to Furcal is a breaking ball. He hits it out to deep left. And this ball is off the top of the wall, and it's a home run. A line shot by Furcal. It carries out of here.
mentioned it for Colin. We're at the receiving line, but jumps on this breaking ball from the right side. That's his power side. Looks like it hits the back advertising part of the wall. Should be a home.
Early chance for St. Louis. Hit hard in the center field. Victorino is back. He's drifting to the track, to the wall. He's gone! Grand slam, Molina! How about that?
Here's the pitch to Yadier Molina. Looked like another cutter. And just gets enough right into the
Nice. Runners at first and third for St. Louis. This ball's hit deep to right. Back goes Pence. This ball is way out of here. Home run number 15 for Carlos Beltran. And it's 7-1 Cardinals.
And Beltran, we like happy flight. And this flight of the ball, there was no doubt about it. He was 1 for 12 against Qualls. Before that, they're doing so well. Washington leading the National League East.
Long one to right. This one's deep. Off the bat of Adams. And it's gone. His first career Major League home run. Matt Adams strikes for the Cardinals here in the 6th.
He had 32 bombs last year, becoming the Texas League Player of the Year and the Cardinal Minor League Player of the Year. And they give him the silent treatment, and now they'll say, welcome to the club.
I love it.
Well, you got to have permission for that. And Mike Matheny just told him you can do it.
I think we're going to just kind of step out and call that our knee now.
And rightfully so. Young man who's from Slippery Rock.
Swing and a drive, hammered deep right field. It's 2-run homer. A lot of Cardinal fans in Atlanta, and they are enjoying a 4-run third inning.
Fastball down and in. St. Louis second.
And he unloads to deep right. Hayward going back toward the bullpen. And Foucault has left the building.
And that turned the wind around. That's going straight in from over the top of the chop house. That fastball out away from him a little bit. Great extension.
Molina drives the ball deep left. Costanza back as far as he can go. And Molina has made it a 5-3 game.
First pitch.
Braves Nation, Cardinal Nation duking it out as Molina goes deep in the 6th.
That looked like a slider. That was a breaking ball. His curveball just didn't do what he wanted it to.
Craig hits one to left field. Back goes Neuenhuis to the track at the wall. It's out of here. Wow. Alan Craig with a 2-run homer puts the Cardinals back in the lead. His 6th home run of the year, and it's 5-3 St. Louis.
Inconsistencies. This is a high fastball that Craig just launches. High fastball. Oh boy, down the middle, and Roush knew it. center field. That ball's crushed. A Beltran homer. Number 16 for the National League leader goes out to left center field. With that home run hit by Carlos Beltran, another $10,000 has been raised to support.
In the Cardinals dugout. I don't know if that's a Beltran thing or who knows. That was a no-doubter.
That's a drive to left field, headed for the seats, but it comes down off the wall. No, it is a home run. It hit the foul pole. That's a 2-run homer by Shane Robinson. Runs batted in. Second long ball of the night by the Redbirds. Their 73rd of the year. And now Mike Matheny is changing after the home run by Robinson. Gives him a 5-run lead. And right off the foul pole. David Freese has 3 punch-outs and a walk. And he rips a grand slam. A 12-2 Cardinals as Freese tees off on his 11th home run of the season. That gives him 38 runs batted in. Cardinals get their 3rd grand slam of the year. And they are involved in a blowout right now. With that grand slam, another home run in this game. That is the 3rd for the Cardinals. Another $10,000 has been raised to support that 1 home run. So that's 4 homers in the game. Michael Kadire hit a grand slam in Colorado against the Astros. To Tri-City, Lexington, Corpus Christi. Deep drive to left field, and this one is going to reach the seats. The Cardinals get long ball number 4 of the game. Another $10,000 raised to support prostate cancer research. To make a donation, you can call 800-798-CURE or go.
The 3-1 is hit deep to right center field. This is long, and this is gone. Carlos Beltran, home run number 18-1. He doesn't have very much wasted movement.
The short stride, the hands are back. It doesn't.
Beltran lets it go. Way back. It's gone.
The National League. Beltran's been in quite a little role of late.
One swing. It is really poetry in motion.
Slow motion and.
With 7 stolen bases. This ball hit deep to left. Stay fair. It does. Up in Big Mac land. Matt Holliday, home run number 11. And
about the time he would tell you that he's kind of hadn't hit a home run for a while.
He crushed that ball. Hands inside the ball. He's a runner at second. Big lead. Here's a line drive to left. This one's long. To the track. To the wall. It's gone. Yadier Molina. The Cardinals' second 2-run shot here in the first.
Look at it. Just thinking when you want to pitch inside, you don't get it far enough in. That's what happens. They go. Just exploded in that ball, and there again you see. Trying to get inside, but not far enough in. That coagulated blood had to push it out.
Long drive to center field. This is deep off the bat of Holiday, and it's out of here. Matt Holiday.
Run of the weekend. He's now at 12 and 41.
Hitting, and we saw a lot of swings just about this good. Younger kids, but it was
their dads.
But you could tell they had athletic swings, and they could all fly too. And fly just like that ball, deep and gone. Back to back.
That's the Alan Craig we've been looking. This pitch. It's fastball, but down and in. He drops the bat.
When it was cloudy. Craig hits it high and deep. This is trouble. This is gone.
All right. He went with extra. His eyes can pick up on it pretty quick. Look where it was. It ends up about just above the knees, over the middle of the plate. And this guy, Craig, he's very strong. Actually, it was a spinner.
Looked like a little slider called a cement.
Hitter began switch hitting in the Kansas City organization, and he hits one high in the air and deep to left. Gordon is back, and that's a 3-run home run for St. Louis.
Home run at Kauffman Stadium for Beltran, and Salvador Perez, he came up out of his crouch. He wanted Sanchez to waste a high fastball, but obviously he didn't give it enough. Look at Salvi sitting there. That was belt high. It was not high enough, and when you throw a fastball belt high to a hot hitter, he's gonna do some damage with that, and that's exactly what he did. Puts an easy swing on it. Salvador's their guy, and he can notice on the fly different things that happen. That might have to hook foul.
It does not. It is a home run for Yadier Molina. Sanchez had retired 8.
Okay, Sanchez got caught with one out over the middle. He's been having some success with the fastball on the outer half of the plate. And when you leave one out over, hitters know what to do with it. Yachty just kept it fair.
It's Bell. Down to a 2-run lead. 2-0 pitch. Swung on and driven. Left field and deep. And he has tied it. Wow. Just what you didn't want to have happen has happened. Team meeting goes right out the door when you give up 4 in the 9th inning. On it seemingly had done all the little things right. They get a big thing wrong here in the 9th. Well, the whole problem, the whole inning, falling behind, high fast starts the runners. Not running, and that one's driven. Left field, deep, and gone. Yadier Molina has done it again. 3-run bomb. Break out the email bag, would you? Yikes. To worse. In a hurry, a Clevelander home run. Well, and he just upset average with runners in scoring position.
Feels like it was just yesterday when I was pitching, and it's gone by quick, and something that you definitely miss, and you know, not being a part of it, it's definitely different. So.
Rich, take that. Tony Cruz was looking at Rob, just hit a home run for the Cardinals there, and St. Louis takes a 3-2 lead.
That's all right. You're doing fine on it.
All right, we're going to bring Niner over here too. Jeff, come on over here. Rob, man, is in a unique group of major leaguers. Happy birthday, first of all, to you. Thanks again. All right, so he's a palindrome, one of only 11 guys.
In the 3rd. There's a long one to left. This one's back. It's deep, and it is gone. Home run, Alan Craig.
has been giving up the home run ball of late. And there you see kind of the hanging breaking ball. Just
and a long one to left. Back goes Sutton. He's going to run out of room. It's a long home run for Yadier Molina. 1-0 St. Louis.
13th home run, one away from tying his career high. Made all the kids happy. Said, yep, that bat is that much more valuable. Hyundai with that replay. It's
Line drive to center, and it's deep. Back goes Presley, and he runs out of room. Home run, Alan Craig. His 11th of the season. RBIs 38.
That game, no doubt he's got 39 RBIs. And that is, all 3 runs are scored on the 2 home runs by the Cardinals. Breaking ball.
Attention. Born a different kind of player. Aaron Hill has had a couple of good games.
Out to deep left against his former team. It's gone. Holiday against the Rockies makes it 2-0 St. Louis. Third game. Final vote or not, but right now.
Pitch middle in. Breaking ball. Holiday hits.
3-1 pitch. Craig hits it out to deep center. To the track. To the wall. It's gone. 2-run homer. Alan Craig to dead center.
Home run number 12. And this one was a bomb. Down and away. The look on his face, full swing.
Press the coaching staff in spring training as Craig hits another. Center field. Did he get enough? Gone!
Craig's landing.
That's 800 feet of home runs tonight. This guy is something, huh? Every game. Cardinals, same thing. As Holiday rips it out to left. And this one is gone. It's a home run. It's a home run. Second in his minute.
But occasionally, he gets a chance to turn on one. Yeah, I'd call that comfortable.
Mike Leake uncorks his 80th pitch of the afternoon, and it's in the air and well hit to left field, and it will fly out of here. Molina gets St. Louis on the board. Game to the home run here at Great American Ballpark.
All-inclusive menu and a great view of the game. Indoor and
More
outdoor
importantly,
seating.
the lead.
Run RBIs 52 and 53 on the year. And this is Dyer up. Helton and Nelson in the lineup for the Rockies against
As
Joe
you mentioned,
Kelly.
60 balls, understanding their position and how it relates to all the places.
High fly, deep left. Ludwig back on the track and wall, turning. It is gone. He's done it again.
Most productive years, the home runs, the RBIs.
Boy, Molina
Good defender.
knows how to away from the cycle.
Chris
And
Mamoni.
just think about the play
And at first
that was
base,
made.
and strikeout of Todd Helton. That pitch at 97.
That's a slow breaking
Second
ball that he
strikeout
is
for Kelly.
partially fooled on,
That's a
but has
strikeout.
enough
Probably
extension left
call his buds and
to
break
lift
it
it
out
out of
a
here.
little bit, breaking out.
And most ballparks,
With low gas.
this is an out.
Is the motion
But here,
Kelly drives to the
it's
plate.
The upper levels, and of course, Thornburg and Mike fires in the big leagues first as Freese rips one to left, and that one's gone. The home run ball has been a problem for Tyler Thornburg here in the major leagues.
A homestand and give up a home run in an inning of work. So 6 home runs allowed now by plate with his fastball on this pitch. Middle in. David Freese gets all that one up into the second deck and left.
There's always different things rumbling around in the office and with the scouting department. We just try and be prepared as possible.
Alan Craig sends that one deep to left, and that one's gone. Another home run for the Cardinals. Alan Craig with his second. So Tyler Thornburg has now given up 7 home runs.
I see mistakes with the fastball. That's the key. When Thornburg puts himself in a fastball count, that pitch down and in. I mean, that's ordinarily not a bad spot for a right-handed hitter. But again,
Owen, he'll throw again a bullpen session tomorrow.
Look at this. Launched past Big Mac Land. That is one of the longest home runs here at Busch Stadium. Goodness gracious. And that one.
More of a line drive hitter. Here he goes down and gets this one. Look at that. Almost swinging one-handed. But it goes.
Especially San Diego. Here's a long one to right. Could it be? It's gone. There's a home run, and it's Carlos Beltran. And
Carlos hit his home run over the weekend, number 21, and without a home run, June 24th, before he hit one over the weekend, and now he's added a second. 2 more RBIs, up to 71. Kind of a new pitch at the time, the knuckle curveball.
hard hit to center, and this ball is gone. Matt Holliday has hit his 17th homer. It was crushed.
We just talked about he's a line drive hitter who hits for high average. Not really a home run, but just a rocket. Hanging breaking ball in dead center field. Kemp looks up. It's up on the grass. So our Oklahoman.
The new Busch Stadium history when we were down there on the last road trip, 469 feet.
There you go. As if on cue. Notice the count, 3-1 when he hit it. It wasn't mashed, it was scalloped at the very least. Oh, right in the heart of the plate.
Right in the heart of the plate on our Liberty Mutual pitch tracks.
Yadier Molina cranked a deep left onto Waveland. A 2-run game-tying homer. You put a runner in scoring position, he's thinking right field, but otherwise he tries to do.
And this really is an ambush. We've used that term a lot lately, but Yadier Molina is a guy that rarely chases that first pitch unless there are runners.
Deep left for Berkman, and even on that bum knee, he can still jog around the bases. 6-3. They've connected for a homer each inning. Just his second of the season.
Look at the location of this pitch as well from Travis Wood. Just a lot of center cut pitches. Just screaming out to be hit hard somewhere. Unfortunately, they're ending up in the bleachers.
Bottom three for St. Louis, starting with Carpenter. High deep drive, right field. LaHair back toward the well, gone. 7-6. 4 homers for the Cardinals already.
Inside part of the plate fastball. No movement. Carpenter with that powerful lift swing. Hit that up on the rubber and start firing away, trying to get ready to come into the game quickly.
The Cardinals with another. They've homered in all 5 innings. Holiday in the
that time a changeup down and over the plate. They're just hitting everything. They hit cutters on the inside part. They've hit 4-seamers on the outside part that time.
fly ball deep left. Soriano back. Gone into the basket. An opposite field game tying home run. That is at 120 career bats for Beltran.
A bad meeting. Decided they wanted to go.
Carlos has been scuffling a little bit at the plate, but there's a hanger that he hits out to left field. And just like that, it is 4-0 St. Louis. Tron with his 19th home run.
Look at this pitch. And exactly, Francis, at a belt line or a little below.
Let me correct, but one of the best breaking ball hitters in the game. And this ball is hit well right center field. And this one is gone.
And it gets you right where he wants you. You think you can get a slider where you swing and miss. And that is generating power and driving the baseball.
4 RBI night for Matt.
Little cutter to the inside half of the plate. Holiday just outfielder at any 3 position.
This ball's crushed to center field by Freese. That is number 15 for David Freese. And it's 9-5. So the Rocky becomes the 5th Cardinal with at least 15 home runs this year. And there was no movement by the runner, and this ball's driven to deep right field. This is going to get out. 2-run home run, Matt Holliday, opposite field. His 4th home run against.
But I tell you one thing right now. Last night when he hit the 94-mile-an-hour cutter and takes the ball down, it's out over the plate. It's a breaking ball, and that is just nothing but pure, solid Matt Holliday strength. That he.
And now it is 6-5 St. Louis. Holiday's 3rd of the series here. He had 4 RBIs last night. He's got 5 this evening.
Tell you what, the reaction on a ball that when he swings. I mean, it's just, it's an incredible swing to watch with Matt Holliday. Because that pitch running in on his hands, yet he gets inside and then pulls this ball and hits it.
Of losing baseball.
Beltran courts one out to deep right field, and this is a home run. A line drive homer for Carlos Beltran. And right here we have a little delay, but fans are happy, and so is Mike Matheny.
I think you're right, Dan. Is
John Jay with 1 out and nobody on. Fly ball out to deep right. Will it carry? This ball is gone. It's a home run. Into the bowl. They're having a little fun this weekend at the expense of the Milwaukee Brewers.
And John Jay, who the Marlins. You said 3rd home run. Saw the sinking action, but down and into the lefty. Niger tries to go over the wall.
Carlos Beltran drills one out to deep right. Doing a little bit of everything tonight. Wow! Way out of here. We're tied up 1-1.
Good way to extend your hitting streak to 8 games. He was batting .400 against Kane. Then he turns around, gets a breaking ball down and in, just rifles it.
2-1 pitch to Craig. In the air out to deep center. Did he get enough? At the track, at the wall, it's gone. Alan Craig has done it again. Home run number 16. Happy now with a souvenir thanks to Alan Craig.
Alan Craig. It's like the cutter. And leaves it up over the middle of the...
Enough. How good he has been with young players, veterans. Here goes Craig again. This guy is something else. Wow, he hits another. Center field, right field, it doesn't matter. This ballpark can't hold him.
I can find how many times he's gone multiple home runs, but a pitch away, he is just so strong that he goes to the ball and just that follow in a fun way.
2-1 pitch. Beltran. Goodbye. How far? Stay fair. It will. Goodbye. 2-0 St. Louis. Beltran connects early on with number 20.
Adds high total. And that ball just stayed up in the zone. Didn't get it far enough in. He turns on it. Hits that 27th home run. RBIs.
No. Uh-oh. Carlos Beltran hits one deep to right field, and that one is not coming back. That is his 28th home run of the year. He's been among the league leaders all season long. 81. Well, they're 5th in the league in home runs with 123.
Unbelievable, he has 28 home runs. I didn't even know that.
Yep. It's a cutter kind of hung out over. Now it's about Holiday. Runners on second and third. Fly ball to right field. That's pretty well hit. Dominic Brown going back to the wall. Tries again, and that one is gone. Into the first row. It's a 3-run opposite field home run. And the Cardinals are
looking at the way that Cliff pitches. He almost throws too many strikes, too many hittables. You take a look and see where this ball is. That ball a little bit in.
And he hits a long one to left. Stay fair. And it does. 2-run shot, Matt Holliday. 2-0 St. Louis.
You just say how hard he can hit a ball? Well, if anybody didn't believe it. Look at this blap. You see where it lands?
A long one to right. Is it long enough? You bet it is. Home run, John Jay. 3-0 St. Louis.
That's how you extend your hitting streak to 8 games. His 4th home. Sound good, look good, coming off the bat. Inside, he can do it with fastball. But
uh-oh. A long one to left, and I mean a long one. Off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. His 17th home.
Side fastball, but he doesn't get it inside. Trying to get it inside, and look where that ball is. Hit, and borderline pitches you're taking.
Hard hit to left. It's long. It's deep. And it's gone. Home run, David Freese. 2-1 St. Louis.
16th home run, RBI 65.
A towering shot by David Freese.
Now he used his wrist and forearms on that swing. And as you said, he got underneath it, towering, and went to the back of the visitors' bullpen. Should go down and lift up.
Two 2-0 to Craig. Well hit to center field. This ball is deep, and this ball is gone. Alan Craig, his 18th home run. Crowley goes down and gets it and extends the Cardinals.
pitch on Alan Craig. Straight away center field and deep. Stubbs at the track at the wall. We're tied. Most lethal weapon in the entire National League in terms of damage per at bat this season. With Alan Craig in that category.
You don't see very often a guy nearly hit a home run but goes foul and then in the same at bat.
A wild pitch allowed him to advance on to second, then a single plated a run. This one in the air to right. Bruce at the wall. He leaps, can't get it. St. Louis leads for the first time tonight. 4.
3 hits on the night for Yadier Molina.
Did a ton, and the Cardinals lead 5-0. Boy, at 2 strike pitches today had just killed Homer Bailey.
Put away pitch. And when you hang the breaking ball, I mean, a lot of times, there are too many secrets now between the Reds and the Cardinals. You play him so many times. Homer Bailey has had 11 starts career-wise against the St. Louis Cardinals, so they know him. They know his sequences. He's always got to change it up.
That's crushed to right. And an opposite field home run for Matt Holliday gives the Cardinals a 3-2 lead. His 24th.
Got a fastball. Not much doubt about that anymore. So watch the location of this fastball. What I said last inning, got to work downstairs.
Driven toward left center field. And out of here, a 2-run homer for David Freese.
Well, Chrissy went back to the same pitch that he probably had him struck out on, that breaking ball in much of the plate. David Freese puts a great swing on this ball and drives it out of the park about the future. I think he's actually taken the harder position.
Driven toward left center field, and that is going to be a Matt Holliday 2-run homer. He crushed that thing. That opened the floodgate in that first inning for unearned runs.
Ball hitting right here, Matt Holliday, and he gets all of this right here. That's middle. And again, both of these pitchers.
And a ball well hit to right. This game is tied. A bunch of hitters in this inning, and the Cardinals have come back to
the fastball, got it. And ahead in the count, Descalso ties this game up, and we talked about it
in and day out. Schumacher with a high fly ball in a deep right field. At the wall, and it's gone. Skip Schumacher, his first home run this year. On the spot, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because
go ahead.
Nice things about Skip. This was during the break, and deservedly so. He said, but I don't want to mention he doesn't have any home runs. You think I should mention that?
And he doesn't have any stolen bases either, but he would have had one earlier had Descalso not struck out on a pitch. Would have had his first stolen base of the season. But he's getting the silent treatment. He's got no friends. He doesn't get the... Where's the going on? They're holding this a long time. Holding it a long time. Holliday finally breaks the silent treatment.
Yeah, usually they don't wait that long.
No, they played that out a long time.
Here's the 0-2. Wainwright out to deep left field. Trick, wall, it is gone. He crushes it out to left, and the Cardinals get on the board. Wainwright's first of the season.
By connecting, and it is a knuckleball, and this one maybe he doesn't float too much, just kind of hangs out in the middle of the plate, but Wainwright has the power to do something with it. and hits the ball a long way. Wainwright.
Carpenter started the inning with a walk. The 2-2. Yachty has tied it. Ho! Out to left. Goodbye. 4-4 and a home run by Molina.
There's your one swing of the bat. Fastball down and in, and Yachty turns on it. A no-doubter. I like the reaction of the fans behind home plate.
Those two for each other. 3-2 is hit out to deep left field. This ball is out of here. Into the bullpen it goes. And Holiday has given the Cardinals a 2-0 lead here in the first with home run number 20.
Getting aboard, and you don't have to worry about how big your lead is on this blast. You can walk home. There's the violent swing, Dan, you were talking about for Holiday. Doesn't seem to have a back second wild card spot.
Hits it down the right field line. Will it stay fair? It's gone! Second home run here in the first inning. Holiday a 2-run shot. This one a solo shot by Beltran. Nice easy swing that time by Beltran.
Maybe a high fastball here.
Ooh, that ball is hit hard deep to center field. Maben cruising back, but that ball is gone into the sand pit. Freese has hit his 19th of the season. And you can find all kinds of excuses, but the delay couldn't have held Brock and the Padres at all. And Freese punches that one deep.
Yeah, it was a 1-2 fastball. Just too good of a fastball.
Uh-oh. There's the long ball by Carpenter, and the game is tied as Matt Carpenter's 5th home run of the year, a shot to deep right field given up. That's 3rd most in the National League. So,
well, he had him in the hole 1 and 2. It looked like a cutter or a breaking ball, and it leaked right over the heart of the plate. Talk about the sound of the ball off the bat. Ooh. Yeah, Grandal was set up.
That's smart. The strike 2 pitch is swung on and a high drive into deep left center, and he is smart enough to reach the seats for a home run. So Yachty, and what has driven the manager. Hello. So Molina rides out an 0-2 pitch. Chris rocks and ready, and his 2-1 pitch is swung on. High fly ball to deep center. Matt can't catch him. That one go out. So 2 home runs in the inning by Yachty in. You look at the 300 hitters. You look at the power on the team. They came here having lost 11 of 15 and 6 of 7. So Matt Carpenter drives one into the center field seats. It is now 2-0 St. Louis. Chris Reddy, strike 2 pitch, swung on. High drive to right, going back is Ethier. The wall's gone. Home run. Andre Ethier has to be surprised because he went back as if he was going to have a now lead 4-1. Killer. So for Holiday, he goes the other way and homers to right. I don't think you see.
The hill for L.A. facing Allen Craig in the top of the first with a man aboard, and Craig launches this one to deep left center field. It is gone, a 2-run blast. Craig's 21st, and the Redbirds have a
3-2 pitch. Freese with a drive into right center field. Will it carry? It's out of here. Home run, David Freese. Opposite field for number.
Can handle out over the plate, drives it the other way.
Beginning on Monday, 24th. And Molina cranks one out to center field. It's well hit, and this ball is gone. Up on the green grass over the 400-foot side. You've got Beltran at 29, Holiday 27, Craig at 20.
Molina crushes this ball. It's a sinker, it just doesn't sink. It's up in the middle of the plate. Yachty has a perfect swing on it. Again, hits it off the barrel of the bat. Straightaway center.
Craig with a high fly ball to the deep left center. To the track, to the wall. It is gone! It's a home run! Alan Craig does it again against Houston and puts the
response to the one run that the Astros scored at the top of the first. They have come out swinging. Alan Craig showing his power, gets a bit of a hanger in the middle of the plate and knows what to do with it.
He has certainly recaptured that pitch.
I think it was always there. I just think he has his confidence.
That is trouble. If it's fair, we're tied, and it is. The back of the Budweiser patio, Carlos Beltran with his first blown save in his last 20 chances. It was a fastball, 97.
Down and in. Boy, in order to get that bat hit on that pitch, he had to be expecting fastball inside to get around.
This is driven out to deep left. Soriano looks up. It's gone. Pete Kozma. How about that? That's his first. And he's 2 for 3 on the afternoon. We've been talking about it in the minor leagues. Wasn't a guy that was not used to hitting a home run. It happened here and there.
In fact, 13 home runs in Double-A for Kozma, and look at all the response he's getting. Nobody. First career home run, not even one. Well, Brian Anderson's trying to give him a high five. Now they do. Silent treatment for Pete Kozma.
Bueno's
first career home run for Kozma.
What a thrill.
The dreaded third out at third base.
Yeah. Jack to left field, and Kozma has hit another major league homer. That's 2 in 2 games for him. The Cardinals lead it 3-0 as Kozma hits number 2, getting 153 long balls for the Reds.
Sneak up on you. Kozma does not have a lot of big league time. He didn't hit for much average in the minor leagues, but he did display some power. And that's a fastball that was intended to be down and away, and it just ran back over the heart of the plate.
Molina laces one high to left field. They're getting up in the seats. Yadier Molina has planted one, and that is home run number 21 for him to make it your 20 home run hitters. And there's number 21. He's at least 20 this year.
He's really learned how to play the power game the last couple of years.
Before it's all said and done in 5 months of play. Out to deep left. Will it carry out of here? It's gone. Into the bullpen it goes. Yachty with a 2-run shot. His 22nd.
The way the Cardinals are swinging the bat. Yachty just keeps on adding new career highs and home runs, RBIs, so many different offensive categories. And he's put his name in consideration for the MVP.
Shane Robinson. Robinson with a high fly ball out to deep left. Did he get enough? It's at the wall. Gone. Shane Robinson a 2-run.
Pitch up in his eyes. Got underneath it a little bit. You didn't know if it would carry. You were hopeful of it. And
without me, he wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. And look at this. Launched out to deep left. Goodbye. Into the bullpen. It's a home run for Carlos Beltran. 5-0.
You were close, Dan. You wouldn't have 3,000 hits without my contribution. Little off-speed pitch, had a little hump in it, and
big lead, and he's off and running, and Beltran cranks one out to deep right. Did he get enough? It's out of here. Head to the bullpen. This time the St. Louis bullpen. His second two-run home.
Wasn't it? Right in the middle of the plate. Sorry, John Jay. He had a good jump.
Listen, Beckett, Theo Epstein, Garcia with a high fly ball into deep right field. It's at the wall and it's gone. Jaime Garcia. You got to be kidding me. His first home run. And with one swing of the bat, the pitcher Garcia has tied it up.
It's his second career home run. His first one this.
He gets a pitch that he can handle. It's an off-speed pitch, and it's coming right into him. And he just gets a good part of the bat on the ball, and it's right.
1-2 to Holiday. And that one's ripped deep left field, and there it goes. Matt Holliday unloads on one. 4-2 Cardinals as Matt Holliday hits a howitzer into the bleachers in left field. Showing a great power. Pitchers try to work him inside, but if you miss, look out.
When it started, and thought they might sneak one by him in. Target wasn't inside, though.
No, they wanted that down and away. Medlin overthrew it. Came right back over the middle of the dish. And Holiday's so dangerous.
High fly ball deep to left field near the line. And this one is gone. A home run for Alan Craig. Just fair. Hit 22 in the regular season and 2 for 2 in this game.
Well, Craig was one of the Cardinals that did not have real good career numbers against Jordan Zimmerman, but line drive down the left field line just stays inside the pole. He knew it.
First home run of the series. In the air to right field, Jason Worth going back, and this one is going to be gone. A home run into the bleachers for Descalso. First home run of this series, hits one here.
A pitch down and away from him. Really good extension that time. Anytime you get that kind of extension and get down and through the ball, there's a lot of backspin. That ball carried a long way to right center. Just enough to get it over the wall out.
Has been a stalwart today for the Cardinals. Here's a changeup, drilled down the left field line, and this one is gone. Home run for Beltran, and the Cardinals add to their lead. In the regular year, one right here.
One single up to this point in the series for Carlos Beltran, but he makes his presence felt here tonight, batting from the right side of the plate. Screaming home run off the facing of the...
Trevor Rosenthal is now throwing in the Cardinal bullpen, and there's a drive by Beltran deep to left field, and it's gone. Two-run homer for Carlos Beltran, his second homer of the game.
nice smooth approach that time by Carlos Beltran. Got the bat head on the ball out in front of home plate. Once again, a lot of backspin. Nothing cheap about that one.
But he's hit .333 in the big leagues. And he launches this one to left. Morse going back, looking up, and it's gone. The big leagues apparently agree with Pete Kozma. In 72 at-bats during the regular season, he puts the Cardinals in front 4-0.
We've been talking about their 2 through 5 hitters with Beltran and Holiday and Freese and Craig, and here comes Pete Kozma, a guy the Cardinals didn't even plan on. And again, another fastball, middle of the plate in. You can throw strikes, but they have to be in the right. Chris Carpenter, a 4-run cushion.
And a fly ball down the right field line. Worth is chasing it, and it's going to be gone. A home run. Daniel Descalso with his second home run of the series brings the Cardinals to within a run. Leadoff home run for Descalso and the Cardinals, and it's now a 6-5 game.
Descalso looked like he was just waiting for that next changeup. It's out over the plate. He reaches out, hooks it back down the right field line for a solo leadoff home run here. Clipper perhaps went to the well once too often.
Freese hits it into the gap in left center field. This ball is gone. 2-run home run, David Freese. His 6th during postseason play, and last year's NLCS hero has put St. Louis on top 2-0. Good at bat by the Cardinal third baseman.
Fouling off 3 pitches, gets the count to 3-2, and was looking away, got it away, and lasers it out to left center.
And so Freese now has 8 RBIs. Went down, and talk about making the most of an opportunity. Here's a fly ball into left. Beltran, 2-run shot. Postseason home run number 14. And it's 6-0 St. Louis here in the 4th.
Carlos Beltran, along with being a marvelous athlete, loves this ballpark. Second highest slugging percentage in the National League, and he proved it once again.
And so the Giants still do not have a starter this postseason to last 6 innings. Because this swing and this home run is the end of the night for Bumgarner. He went deep twice. The same game during the divisional series, game 2. And in game 1 of the NLCS, a 2-run shot, Beltran. Here is a 2-2 pitch. High fly ball to right. He's in the lineup now. 2-1 St. Louis.
Are you kidding me? He gets up. This is in his first plate appearance, home run. First